Guys, it's Joliath from Dawn of Titans here with one final video to talk about the last changes for the game, which is now unfortunately it's going out of service eventually. It's, people were talking for a long time about whether it was in development or whether it's expiring, but according to the latest blog, they're stopping all the events and not planning anything in the near future. So from that we can assume that the game is effectively finishing. But we've got until October, it seems. The servers are going to be maintained until October, and the devs have left us with some special things. So for example, you can train troops very quickly, very cheaply. Okay, you can raid and capture for a lot less. So it's 1 stone now for a raid and 2 stones for a capture. So that encourages some lovely war. And also another change at the moment is that everything is cheaper in the temples. So you got your fusion fuel titans for 15,000, half price. Okay, everything is half price, also the shards if anybody still buys those. And the best thing is that also the divine relics are now half price. So what was 9,000 is now 4,500, and all the way down to 500 for a blessed relic if you really want one. Okay, so some positives out of this, but yeah, basically now it seems that there's going to be no more new Titans unless there's some big change of plan. However, I don't believe that. I think this game has got too complicated, and the Titans have just got too advanced to move forward. So for me, this is the end game. So all you can do now is basically just grind VP, find VP, raid it, do what you can. There's not a whole lot out there at the moment, but we do what we can. As a VP lamb with nothing in, too many of those going on at the moment. Okay, 1,000, just for fun. So yeah, it's a little sorry to hear about all of this, but I'm philosophical to be honest, because actually I had too many Titans. I didn't have time to play with them all, and to upgrade the relics takes forever. It was becoming a full-time job, this game. So for me to have a break from it just to forge and play with the Titans that I've got is pretty good. So I'm not too upset about it really. And yeah, this means that we're going to have to change strategy now. So there's no more VP raiding. That's pretty much useless. It's all no more PP. So instead now it's all about VP raiding. So teams will be a lot more aggressive about VP raiding, but hopefully some people will still stick to the rules, bonus capping and all that. But we will see. Okay. One other thing I want to talk about is strategy now, because it's all changed. I went and I did a lot of fusion yesterday, because now there's no point keeping your Pantheon collections, there's no point keeping any old Titans. For now I've just gone for quality over quantity. So I'll just show you my Titan haul. Yeah, I made some big sacrifices, but nothing too grand. So obviously I've kept people like Armorand, I've kept Ares, he's old, but still good. And also I've got all of his relics, so yeah. Cavalrax, obviously, he's my first P10 Titan. Dion, he's fun to play with. I've got a lot of these on guard already. Corthan, I've maxed now, as of yesterday. Obviously better to do the more recent ones. Kronos, still good. I managed to lose to him yesterday, which is strange. Lycaon, good old. I'm going to keep on rebuilding this new version actually. I forged the old version, but it's something to keep working on. So I've still got a couple of mini projects to keep working on. I've still got 1 or 2 bits of fusion fuel to get rid of. I've kept Zeus for nostalgia because he's a classic. He was one of the first greatest Titans, I have to say. And all the rest I've just forged into each other, ready to build up the Titans that I'm working on, which at the moment are just Maha, maybe Corruptor I'll work with, and Ares. All that I've had these all before and forged them, but they're still good, so I'll go for it. Everdure had loads of poison fusion fuel, so I've managed to get him nice and high. So yeah, I'm quite proud of these guys. You can see the artwork that's gone into these, but that's no more. Actually, I suspect that the dot artist, he left a long time ago, because the last original Titan we have effectively was Nexus, which was quite a long time ago, and she might have even been an old Titan anyway that was just left on the computers, that they just added the skills. So yeah, I'll leave it there. I just want to say thanks for all the good time to my Eden teammates. I've played and led this team for 4 years now. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'm really grateful to the developers for giving us the opportunity to play this great game, because it's been so strategic, so fun, so addictive. It's just a shame that they let the hackers run riot at the end. That's so sad, and the way that also nobody's happy about the lack of communication at the end. However, at least at the end they've done a decent thing and left us some new tricks to play around with, and we can still go on playing war games. So it's not all bad, and yeah. So I want to say thank you very much, guys, and see you on the battlefield.